we're back here at the GSL Codex. We've already seen two pretty awesome mirror matchups. Those are about as educational as they could possibly be.
Yeah.
And entertaining.
They
Because
really
sometimes
were.
we have really entertaining games, but basically what happens is we're like, you did a bunch of stuff wrong, you did a bunch of stuff wrong. In that last Terminus turn, that was pretty to the T.
To the TVT.
Yeah, wow, well said, Artosis. Now, this is going to be another awesome one. On a classic map like Metalopolis.
This is the type of match that you actually want to see top 4 or even finals.
Yeah.
I mean, this is NesTea against MMA.
These are two guys that have both been champions. MMA and MLG. NesTea in the GSL. And this is on a map that everybody plays.
Yeah.
So, I'm really looking forward to casting this and learning from this.
This is going to be just outstanding. I'm actually so excited. What great matches we have today.
Well, look, MMA can beat NesTea.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
It's not like Kyrix, where I'm like, well, wouldn't it be funny if Kyrix beat NesTea? Wouldn't that be weird?
Yeah.
In this case, like, this is actually
it can occur.
A situation where it could occur. Let's see if there's... NesTea is still the favorite, with him being undisputedly the best player in the world, but MMA is pretty damn good.
Mm-hmm.
He's taken down Titans before. Let's see if it can happen here. Head-to-head, the game is loading. NesTea against MMA. Zerg versus Terran on the map Metalopolis. And just so you guys know, it already started out. It is cross spots, so expect a long and awesome Terran versus Zerg here at the GSL on our first day of the Codex. Our sound guy's been listening to a lot of metal lately. In the North location, the best Zerg, best player in the world, the champion of the previous GSL, Codes, we have...
I am NesTea.
Oh my God. He's pouring NesTea all over himself. All right.
That's a great story.
That's a great story. In the bottom location in the south, champion of MLG Columbus, Ohio, we have, we're going to have to pause.
Oh no.
Yeah, when you see them spam P, that is because StarCraft moves so fast, you don't have time to be like, I need to pause the game, guys, LOL. That means pause. So something's going on.
Yeah, something.
Something's up,
I bet it's just something silly like sound. I mean, he just played a game on that same computer. I'm sure this will be solved pretty quickly, guys. I would not worry about it.
Yeah, a lot of these, I don't know if we've explained this to our viewers, but a lot of people don't know this, but you can do Control-S to mute the game. And sometimes these guys, they're in the game and they're so, their adrenaline's going.
Sometimes your fingers just slip and you do it.
My sound's gone, what the hell? And then we pause it and our ref goes in there and just hits Control-S and they're like, oh, I'm sorry. So that's probably what happened.
I would say that is up to 10% of the time when this happens.
I'd say it's more than that, man.
Yeah.
All right, Artosis. So, might have a little bit of time to kill.
That's good.
So,
no. Wait a minute. Yeah, we're going.
All right. We
Never mind.
don't have time to kill. No time for randomness here.
I'm so
All right, so we're in the game now. We will throw that up on screen for you in a second. Taking the refinery here. The crowd is getting revved up again. That's interesting. We don't have a shot of it right now, but take a look on the video.
MMA.
Oh, I guess. Sorry, excuse me. Forgot we hadn't introduced him. There is MMA. All right. Well, now we know Vlad is a Buffalo.
Thank God. That was on my mind before we started today.
You know, even Buffaloes watch GSL. That's the thing, Artosis.
Of course.
Yeah.
GSL is the greatest show on
Well, they
Earth.
watch it on. They use the mobile service
on their Buffalo iPhones.
Yeah. Well, the
iBuffalo.
Buffaloes just use normal iPhones, but yeah. And that's something you guys should check out as well. Is if you have not had the opportunity to use our mobile service at Golf, please check that out.
And the thing is, while you're watching, you can press that circular button and go to your Twitter and add Artosis and Call Me Tasis and message us, because we love to read your messages. We read them all.
Yeah.
don't respond to them all. Sorry,
Unless you're that guy that whines to me about having to pay for GOM, then I just block you and you don't exist anymore.
Oh, I block people.
I block some.
I do it.
Some people. Now, the Overlord, this is what I wanted to point out earlier, but I was cut off by the MMA introduction. That Overlord on the far right side of the map, I love that scout pattern.
Yes, that's really cool.
That's really smart. He's going all the way to the corner, and what he's going to do is he's eventually going to U-turn to behind the expansion location. And that way he's always going to know exactly when MMA is going to expand.
Yeah.
We see a lot of other Zergs move the Overlord nearby where the Zelnaga watchtowers are and all this stuff. But look, you can send another Overlord that you make over there.
Yeah, very true. Now, we do have a factory going up with a tech lab for MMA. Now, I am really excited. I so hope we get to see the style that kind of debuted at MLG, where we have a lot of Blue Flame Hellion play, and then some really neat timings with Marine Blue Flame Hellion, a lot of strong harassment. Zergs at MLG had a terribly hard time with it, and, you know, whenever Zergs have a hard time with anything, the only thing you need to do is watch what NesTea does. Yeah. Because he will actually know. He knows, he's seen all the games of this happening, and he knows how to stop it. So we'll just see what he's going to do. It looks like he's getting that Roach Warren up. Yep. He is not getting speed yet, which I'm loving, but he's getting double gas, so he might be going for either a quick layer and roaches or speed and roaches at the same time. This is really exciting to see. You very rarely see someone throw up 2 gases at the same time. With Zerg, at least. Right.
All right, so there's one Hellion now moving out on the map. And it's always good to get a Hellion in this matchup because you can clear out all the Zerglings.
Oh, certainly, yeah.
NesTea's positioning is pretty good. One queen to block, the other one to damage the Hellion. And I'm actually surprised MMA went in that deep, but looks like he wanted to see if the extractors have been taken to that location.
Well, I am just so stoked, Tasteless, with how NesTea will actually end up dealing with this style of play, and he does, in fact, get speed as well as 5 roaches. So it looks like that's going to be the first part of him stopping a build like this. We see that still Blue Flame Hellions are being produced, as well as a Medevac and some Marines. So most likely we will be seeing some of these pressure plays like we saw at MLG.
Yeah, he might just go for a Blue Flame Hellion drop if NesTea moves out.
Yeah, that's always a pretty great thing, man. When Blue Flame Hellions are in the Zerg base, ooh, that's a scary thing. And NesTea very quickly taking a 3rd base and droning like a crazy person. Now, there is one style against mass drone killing that we saw invented kind of by Jadong in StarCraft 1, which may hold true in StarCraft 2 as well, where you just kind of get more hatcheries, and in this case it would be more queens and hatcheries, so that as they spend a lot of their resources killing off your drones, instead of trying to spend a lot on defense to stop that, you spend a little amount on defense to stop it, slower, and just put more money back into remaking the drones.
Now look at that, NesTea's already prepared for a Hellion drop.
Yeah,
he's actually like, he saw like one Hellion, he's like, all right, you're going to drop me, and he had the roaches in the wrong position, but he knew it was coming. And nice by MMA, not losing a single thing.
Nope.
And even killing one Overlord is worth it.
47 drones to 37 SCVs at the moment. Some more Zerglings being made, as well as that layer. This is actually so exciting. Tasteless.
I don't know if this is the best way to do. Well, I just don't know about MMA's style right now. It looks like he's going to go for a timing push here at the 3rd base. Kind of the old school style with siege tanks. I know it's not really old school because this game's so new, but you know what I mean. Oh, nice.
There we go. Queen. Nice job there, and he can easily get away once again.
He can ninja vanish into that. Well, or he can just lose his stuff. Okay.
Great moves by MMA so far, but NesTea is doing a great job of kind of zoning this out. He hasn't lost any drones yet. He's playing a very nice defensive game. He's making some spine crawlers in his main base even to stop any harassment that may come into there.
Layer just now completes.
Pretty awesome to see how NesTea handles himself in this situation. His 3rd queen is going to pop right back out. There she is, ready to infuse. Spire being started. Siege mode and stim on the way for MMA.
You know, considering that MMA's style is actually to harass right now and do little pokes and prods, NesTea really hasn't suffered that much damage.
No, normally you'll see some more drones killed, which makes it really hard.
As I said that, okay. That was the damage that we were waiting to see happen.
Yeah,
that was, what,
6
5
drones?
or 6 drones?
Yeah, 6 drones.
Oh my god, and now we're going to have even more drones taken out here.
And he could have lost a lot more there,
Yeah,
I tell you that.
One more shot.
And suddenly it is 52 SCVs to 48 drones, man. It's the
And
way
don't
this
forget
strat
mules.
works. Yeah, 10 drones on the way, though. NesTea very quickly replenishing. In fact, 12 on the way, 13 on the way. This guy just keeps making drones tasteless. And
He's
that is a
addicted to
great way.
drones.
Yeah, man. It's a dangerous
He's
thing
been
to
a
be addicted
congenital
to.
drone user.
He's going to have to be making drones out of the veins in his toes soon, tasteless.
Yeah. Okay, now here's the push. So basically what he does, he kills off a lot of drones. Now the Zerg has to remake drones. Then the Terran does a timing push with siege tanks and the Marines.
And he's hitting that right now, tasteless.
Here he comes.
He does not have combat shields yet. Nice move with the Zerglings there.
Yeah, combat shield's only just started, actually.
We do have more roaches on the way. But where are the Blue Flame Hellions? I think he's completely out of them, which is you got to make him.
He's fresh out.
It'll make NesTea feel a lot better. He's making 11 more roaches at the moment, but losing a lot of drones. Those little Marines behind there.
Nice positioning. We have another drop coming over here towards the main base. Oh, and another drop actually in the main base. Excuse me. I don't know if this was the best location to drop. So that was a pretty bad drop.
NesTea doing a great job on his defense thus far. Baneling Nest on the way. Roach Speed on the way now. Some Zerglings as well. And MMA has to get out of here with this siege tank push. He is starting to withdraw, and that's a good timing because if NesTea has time to get down here and kill these units, that's huge for NesTea.
Well, I think he actually can still get in there.
It looks like you're right, Tasteless, and dropping some more units off is MMA, trying to use those medevacs to heal and
Look
stop
at the
the
use
roaches.
of the Hellion there. Getting in a perfect line.
Oh, wow.
NesTea's taking some heavy hits here, Artosis.
This is an unbelievably high-level play from both.
Now he's going to turn back around because he killed off so many of NesTea's units.
Yeah, that was so
good with the Hellion.
An insane pullback timing. Great micro in that drop by MMA to hold off that little NesTea attack.
All right, now NesTea's going to try to surround him. He has to kill this off.
Oh, his Zerglings might be able to get around these siege tanks, Tasteless. Loses quite a few on the way in, taking a few more volleys than I think he wanted to. And losing a lot of drones at his third base as well.
He took out the siege tanks, but he still needs to take out the rest of these units here.
Looks like he will have just enough to make MMA lift up and go away, but nothing to punish the lift up.
Actually, he is going to kill all these roaches.
Wow.
There were
Green
3 medevacs
shields,
there.
man.
Yeah.
They're pretty good.
Oh my god, another drop over here. MMA is actually off the hook, man.
Yeah, he is
I don't
on
know
fire
if
right
NesTea
now.
can recover from this. Meanwhile, by the way, guys, bottom right location by MMA has already been taken. I believe there's an orbital there. No, a planetary, excuse me.
Yeah, he's safe as can be, Tasteless. In fact, 78 supply to 128 right now. And it's an astounding 60 supply on NesTea. NesTea did such a great job defending for so long, but then, just one moment of MMA winning, and NesTea gets pulled apart.
Look at that, NesTea now moving the spine crawlers down there. He's just trying to do anything to have his main secure as well as his expansion. The spine crawlers are basically like, they're there to sandbag the push. And MMA is not done.
Yeah, man,
I think NesTea might be too worn out at this point in time. It's 81 supply to 147.
You're definitely right, Tasteless. No Baneling speed yet. A lot of Banelings being made. This
and what
third
is
base
it,
going
HP
to
on the
fall.
hatchery? It's at full HP, excuse me.
Still, that won't be for long.
If he takes this out and then turns around, I don't see NesTea pulling through with a win. Oh my god, he's actually going to get 5 Overlords over here as well.
Well, that's all right because NesTea has no supply left. All his units have died. And this will be NesTea's last stand. Will be unsuccessful.
Is he going to get the hatchery? It's getting low. Oh, NesTea's actually going to save this hatchery. That's actually completely insane. Nice save.
Wow.
Damn.
But the hatchery very low in health in the meantime. A 4th base
Oh my
being
god,
made.
another drop.
Yeah, this
I
happens.
think he's going to have to GG. I don't think, because right now, also, guys, look at the minimap. MMA has taken the gold base.
Yeah, everything is going MMA's way right now. A beautiful play by both players, but at the end of this game, Tasteless, which is coming right now, MMA will definitely be the victor.
Yeah,
Twice the supply right now of NesTea.
And
Twice the bases of NesTea as
He's
well.
even taking out the creep tumors now. I can't emphasize just how much APM this requires coming from MMA and multitasking in general.
Yeah, he is up near 400 actions per minute right now.
All right.
NesTea is so trying to hold it
He's
together.
actually supply blocked right now, even with his low income. All right, guys, expect GG. NesTea, the champion, best Zerg in the world. I did not anticipate him losing that, but MMA did it, and you know he's got to be feeling good about that, as he's just slain a champion.
He certainly has. Now, MMA will go on to, well, you know, he is what we were calling him before, the legend killer, I have to say.
Yeah,
you know,
he
he's
is.
fought out in the team league so many times, would lose to some lesser players, but
Take
killing
a look
champions.
At that. NesTea is not happy about that.
Not at all.
He's massaging his eyeballs right now.
NesTea's like, I lost the game. I'm going to just skip winning this GSL now. Too embarrassing.
Wow, I have not seen NesTea so pissed or frustrated or whatever emotion he's feeling right now in a while, which means that now NesTea, he's not guaranteed to pull through here.
Yes. He is very upset.
Slayer's Boxer's girlfriend is actually dancing right now in her studio, literally.
Well, NesTea, man, he might be in trouble because I think Happy is about to crush Kyrix, and Happy, as we saw last game, he's pretty darn good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he's quite at MMA's level. I know he's not in Terran vs. Terran, but look, that was a very exhausting game that NesTea just played. First game was long. He made good choices. I don't think it was that hard on him, but that does take a lot of energy out of you. Then that second game, let me tell you something. If you're Zerg and you're trying to hold off something like that, that is really taxing.
It is. You know, he was all over the place. His multitasking was tasked so greatly. There he goes, walking by, blowing an air on himself, being like, oh, my God. And, you know, that can happen when you don't have mutas. You know, MMA realized, he's like, oh, look at this. Because of my Blue Flame Hellions, I kind of forced you into Roach. Thus, you don't have mutas. I can drop everywhere all the time and constantly harass you. Great multitasking there.
Can't believe NesTea just lost. It's kind of weird. All right. But that's what happens, right?
Happens every other
GSL. We were
GSL.
seeing MVP not lose, you know, ever.
Yeah.
And now, you know, the Game Genie Terran has sort of been pushed into the background. Our next match was going to be a Terran versus Zerg. Kyrix again. Actually, you know what? This could be a pretty close match.
Could be. I'm interested to see if Kyrix has been improving or is he going to drop to the up and down matches. He's been a player for a long time that I felt would drop to Code A, but he's stayed in Code S, man. He's done a great job of that. Will he surprise me once again?
I don't know, Ortosis. We're going to find out, though. The Terminus 3 is a huge map, so medevac drop's going to be pivotal. Kyrix will have to go for mutas to prevent that. All right, it's time. Head-to-head here. Happy against Kyrix. Terran against Zerg. Will it be as awesome as the previous Terran vs. Zerg we just saw? Could be. Should be a pretty long game considering it is the map Terminus 3. So let's get ready for another awesome Terran vs. Zerg here at the GSL Code S in Seoul, Korea.